My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the dawn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the show must go on. And on today's episode, I have made it through carnival season. Technically, carnival season doesn't end until midnight tomorrow, but as far as my official events that I committed to participating in as an official, I'll call it Mardi Gras person, okay, because I can't give out too many details of the stuff that I'm involved in, because all that stuff, when you're talking about official cruise, for the most part, if it's in the Orleans area, it is supposed to be relatively secret. It's kind of an open secret, but as far as me talking about it, no. But this morning was my final official event for my particular crew, and now I will be sleeping. So this will be the final read before I go on vacation. I will be posting a very short video and some channel lore, the catch up on the channel lore, before I go on vacation from, what is it, the 14th to like the 21st, something like that. And then I'll be back on the 22nd, but I'll check. So there will be a very brief video tomorrow, but it is not a reading, though I find it very important. To me, it's one of the most important things about the channel. But if you are just here to be served by the readings, then you don't really have to pay it any mind. But it'll be a very short video. I'm pretty sure it's like less than 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I didn't like that shuffle. Oh no. I didn't like that shuffle at all. I do have the new phone Who Discards out, so I don't know if we are getting some being conversations or if we are intercepting something going on the internet. We shall see. Ooh. Well, be assertive flipped out. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And we have a nice mask for the Mardi Gras season. All right, what's going on under the deck? Ask your angels, communicate clearly, don't stop. So, you know, with this be assertive, ask your angels, communicate clearly, don't stop romance. I don't know. At the moment, it just seems like it's something about talking, obviously, or communicating with someone else. That romance card. At the moment, I'm not picking up, oh, well, we've got the mature woman and courtship. I was going to say, I'm not picking up specifically on like romantic relationship vibes. Could be any relationship at this point, but I don't know. With the courtship, maybe we'll end on a romance read before the official break. I wouldn't mind having something positive. Not that we haven't. I mean, most of the messages, even if we're dealing with conflict, have been overall positive, because it seems like a lot of the issues that the collective is sorting through is just sort of negotiating life changes that come around some sort of success that y'all will be having, or at least a change in the way that you are living your life that seems to be trending to the positive. Oh, we have courtship under the deck, unexpected income, mature woman, occupation, privileged lady. I don't know, this just seems like sort of a compilation of the energies that we've been getting. I've got this mature woman is mature person, okay? You could be old, you could be like 35 plus, but it just means that you're a mature individual. You are a fully grown adult, or if you are much younger watching this, you are just likely more mature than your peers. You can handle a lot of responsibility and handle it well. And so this mature person with the unexpected income, occupation, privileged lady, that's just all striking me as like moving into this new phase with your business, with how you're living life, perhaps with your finances. That could be shifting, even in a capacity where you're just like hiring someone to grow your finances for you, something like that. Like if you've never done that sort of thing before, you might be moving into a phase where you're taking your finances, your savings far more seriously than you have been before. And then this courtship almost seems a moment tangential. If you are a single person, it could be as you're experiencing this influx of positivity around your finances, your personal projects, entrepreneurship, or your official career, side hustles. that you are also dealing with new people who either want to be your friends or do want to be some sort of romantic partner. And then sometimes we also get that as these romantic partners also will be somehow integral to your projects. I mean, they might actually be partnering up with you and y'all might be working together. Well, we have the Lovers under the deck with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Somebody might be headed your way. Perhaps after some successful deliberation, self-reflection on their part. I'm not really getting past person at the moment, but I do have this King of Wands. The Knight of Wands with the King of Wands, this person at the moment just seems like, if this is some sort of new romantic interest, they just seem like someone who is taking action, not someone who is reckless with their sexual energy, right? They are just someone who knows what they're doing. They're making decisions, they're taking action, they are moving directly towards you because I see this person in their Emperor energy. And whatever might have gone on in this person's past, maybe with mental health, like something that they were doing some grief work with, is in the past with this Seven of Coins, past 7 years. And like I said, we also had the Hermit show up. Whatever this person has been dealing with, likely at the moment, I'm still not getting heavy past person on this. Regardless, if it was a past person or if it's a new person, they are coming in after handling their own baggage. You see, they're very, very invigorated here. They're in this new inspired energy and they're strong. They've tempered themselves in whatever way that they've needed to. And likely that was probably some sort of long-term process that they are now. It's sort of like they're in the light now. They're in the sun, they're in far more joy, and they're ready for different sorts of commitment with different sorts of people. But this strikes me as, even if it's somebody who wants some level of commitment, the King of Wands is typically also a fun-loving person, a charismatic person, a charming person. So right now, it just seemed like a King of Wands more in the positive aspect. But the thing is, and here's our Page of Cups. I don't know, that's either a gesture of friendship, an apology. No, not an apology. It's a gesture of friendship, or it's like, I want to ask you out on a first date, because I got Page of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Lovers. That's like first date communication energy to me. All right, and then we also have at least 2 people speaking to each other. I want to say yes, but I feel like you're a Hufflepuff and I'm a full Gryffindor. Well, that's not incompatible energy, but like maybe we have, so it's saying like Hufflepuff versus Gryffindor. Maybe somebody's more introverted and somebody is more extroverted. You know the part in Titanic when Rose lets go of Jack? Anyway, I would never let go of you, my love. This is like somebody likes y'all. Look, babe, I know you want us to do a cute couple Halloween costume, but I'm gonna be Lightning McQueen. This is like somebody forming a relationship, or if you're already in a relationship, like y'all are gonna be having a lot of fun together. That's what it seems like from the under the deck energy to me. So this is someone perhaps headed your way, or you already know this person. They say, do you think you can make it to my hamster's funeral tomorrow? Okay, don't even worry about hamster's funeral, okay? There is some sort of event here. There is some sort of event that someone will likely be contacting you about. Likely, I've been getting this lately, the people who are going to be coming your way, these don't seem like people that you've been meeting off of dating apps or whatever. These seem like people who already know you in some capacity. So there's some sort of event that you will likely be invited to. What can I say? I like to have fun and lots of it. So whoever is inviting you, you are up for this. Hey, so I'm pooping at this 7-Eleven and your number was carved on the wall. Do you want to hang out? LOL. So this is just like, okay, don't even worry about pooping. I'm pooping at a 7-Eleven. This is just reiterating that somebody's going to ask you somewhere and you're going to be into it. That's what this is. I would say though that potentially Can you make it to my hamster's funeral tomorrow? Somebody might be, like, this might be like a mutual event that a lot of y'all are going to. And so this person might be asking you if you want to go, but I don't know if they're being covert about this. It seems like they might not be making like it an official date yet. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look at the energy that's on the table, because it seems a little bit like maybe this person might be disguising. Let's just say like be assertive, like be assertive with a marriage. And the Three of Swords, oh dear, what's that? Like I said, I don't think this is anything going on right now. This is like something that like this person might be, if they are hedging, right? If they're just sort of like, really they want to ask you out on a date, but they're sort of hedging it with like a group social event or something like that, I would say that they're probably really into you. But there's something that, like I said, this person has gone through something, and we'll pull some clarifiers on this Three of Swords. But it's sort of like, if you are the person who wants to ask someone out, you are being encouraged that despite whatever that Three of Swords is, right? Like if that's like past energy or whatever, the person who you are asking out has nothing to do with your past, I don't think, unless I see some past person cards come out. I'm still not getting that. But if you are the person who wants to ask someone out, go ahead and be assertive about like what you want. Obviously, if you're just talking to this person, we're not like jumping right towards marriage, but at least like, not having fuzzy boundaries around what you actually want with a person. Just go ahead and shoot the official shot, right? Because like that's how, like you don't, seriously, I think everybody's too old for situationships. Even if you're 21, if you're 19, you're too old for a situationship, okay? Don't do that stupid shit. If you want to keep it casual, but just like don't, oh, we might have a past person, because I got forgiveness here. I got forgiveness here, and I also see the main female with imprisonment. So somebody feels held back from somebody, I don't know. The world, whatever that is, it's ending. The forgiveness and everything else, I don't know if I've got a new person and a past person in the energy. Sometimes that happens, I will look. But at least someone at the moment feels like restricted potentially from the collective's forgiveness, but that is closing out. Like, it seems like, I don't know, about a manifestation of an actual past person coming in. That person might just be able to like let their own selves go from that imprisonment. I don't know that they actually need to talk to you. We have trust and the wealthy man, as well as the Three of Wands. So there's like this incoming energy, right? So this person, if we're dealing with two people or one person, it is somebody who is confidence building at the moment. So where are we? Okay, so we're using this. We're using the big deck as a clarifier. Yeah, like whoever this person is, though, at least one of them, they successfully moved through a fairly significant grief cycle with that Three of Swords. So let's go ahead and we'll clarify this marriage, be assertive, and the Three of Swords. Let's see what's going on here. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Magician. What this all seems like, and then the Five of Cups under the deck. Whoever this person is, this is them doing the work around that Three of Swords. Self-reflecting, looking at all of the events, working hard on the energy, and successfully doing that with the Magician. This doesn't seem like anything that I need to get details on at the moment. This is like this person took on their own responsibility. So now, forgiveness, main female, imprisonment, the world. Well, there's communication. Ah, Three of Swords, strength, Knight of Swords. So like I said, it seems like one person at the moment, because it's the same person as whoever was dealing with that Three of Swords. Like I've said, they've mastered this. And then here's the Knight of Swords. Here's that communication. So what does this person need forgiveness for? Or is this just them forgiving themselves? All right, this person, right, we have the Empress that's reflective of that main female energy. Ace of Cups, the Chariot. Why are they imprisoned? They are imprisoned because it's something with their family. Something with their family or friends. What is that Seven of Wands? Whatever it is, they're shifting out of it. But like whatever conflicts or issues they were dealing with, social circle, family, community, they're moving out of that energy, which is why they're in. The Empress is the person who they want, like this is striking me, like this Ace of Cups is that forgiveness card, and the Chariot is that Knight of Swords. Is this a past person? One more, please. Okay, here's the thing. I'm a little bit confused about why I'm going to ask about that, but what I have here, when I asked, is this a past person, we have like no imprisonment on that past person, new energy. Or like to me, I was just like, is this like the past person is imprisoned until they get into new energy? And the thing is, I don't think it's a past person. I don't think it is. I'm just curious as to like why would this person be showing up in forgiveness if they are not a past person? It seems like whoever this person is, the forgiveness, it seems like y'all have to know this person, and this person would have to have known you for a long time. Like potentially for years. I don't know how well though. And so the forgiveness is sort of like, because what I have here is this Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. That's all material world shit. So like I said, this person has been like watching or knowing you for a while, but it has taken a long time for them to present themselves in this way to you, likely because of whatever is going on here. So when they're coming in with like forgiveness and like this Ace of Cups to the Empress, it's almost sort of like it's an apology for taking so long. But the thing is, this person would have had like no obligations to you, is what I'm saying. This is not someone that you've had like a relationship with. It's just someone that you know. So let's go ahead and get the clarifiers on Wealthy Man Trust, Three of Wands. And then I will ask my other question if it is still relevant. Yeah, it seems like someone's been wanting to come in and celebrate with you for a while, but it's just like whatever they were dealing with up here with like family, it seems like it's got to be family if it's that serious. Like if it was a friend group, like come on. So that's got to be some sort of familial issue. But it's sort of like they had to sort a bunch of stuff out. I don't know. It seems like if they could have come in sooner, they would have. This doesn't feel like I'm indecisive or anything like this. It seems like this person was dealing with some big time stuff. That Be Assertive in Marriage, Three of Swords. It's possible that this person was married before and they had to work on all of that. Two of Cups. So this person wants to come in for some sort of friendship or relationship. Page of Cups, asking somebody out on a first date. Page of Wands, that's first date energy. It's first date energy. Even if you've known this person for a while, like I've said, these pages aren't immature communication. It is just initiating a Two of Cups scenario in the most appropriate way, right? They're not going to come in and be like, hey, let's get married. They're going to come in and be like, hey, I know we've known each other for a while, or like we've lived in the same neighborhood, or we share the same social circle for a while, and you know, we've talked some, but I would really like to go out with you, like officially. Or they're, like I said, they're going to invite you to a specific, like, I wouldn't be shocked if maybe if you knew someone, they were going to invite you to like a wedding or be like a +1 at a particular event. And then maybe when y'all are there and they're a bit more comfortable, maybe they've had a drink or something like that, then they'll kind of talk to you perhaps about how they feel. But I don't know, this person could just be assertive right off the bat. So how does this wealthy man know, or wealthy person, doesn't have to be a man, how do they know the collective? They know the oh, well, y'all do know each other. Three of coins. This could be, I don't know, y'all might work together in some capacity. It doesn't have to be professional. Like I said, that could just be a mutual social circle, or like you're at a place where you see each other regularly, but that's somewhere in the material environment. You have to know this person in person. This is not just an internet thing, even if you are like mutuals on social media. Three of Wands, but like I said, even though you know this person in real life, this person has been technically at a distance from you. For whatever reason, that's being kind of outlined up here with their family issues, whatever. Nine of Cups, if you are a person who maybe goes to a regular like neighborhood bar, if you do anything like that, if you go out, if you party at all, perhaps you know this person through the bar or club scene. Knight of Wands. There's something about this Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, because that's either saying like you just know this person, they've kind of been in the background watching you, and like they really want to come towards you, like they're very attracted, and like being with you is like a big like desire for this person. Nine of Cups, like wish fulfillment. But I'm going to look at that as like one energy, the Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords. That is, they haven't been saying anything. Like, okay, so this is more like, you do know this person in real life, but while they've been kind of in the background, what they have been keeping to themselves is like their feelings and attraction. Okay, can we get any more details about the social circle or the environment that the collective potentially knows this person? The Star, the Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, if y'all do go out to bars or whatever, or like parties or things like that, that's where you know this person. This is somewhere where perhaps, like I said, this could just be indicative of a social, like a fun social thing. So it doesn't have to be bars or clubs or anything like that, but a fun social thing in real life with this Pentacles and Cups. Somewhere with friends or people you know, and it would potentially be somewhere where you perhaps get a lot of attention. The Star, the Queen of Pentacles, something like that. It's something like that, but it like you don't like the Star, Queen of Pentacles, even if you don't feel like you get like a ton of attention, the thing is, it could be reflective of this person's attention on you. They consider you, they're like, oh, it's the Star. Like whenever you arrive on the scene, this person is kind of like sitting there a little bit dejected because they obviously haven't been able to say anything to you due to circumstances, but they perceive you as like someone who gets a lot of attention, deserves a lot of attention, they give a lot of attention to. And it is likely you're going to be fielding a lot of communication from this person eventually. Yes, because we still have this Temperance energy showing up, Knight of Cups, Lovers. So it's as soon as this person sort of sorts out these last issues, and like, to be honest with you, For those sorts of readings that we've been getting, it's sort of like we've been seeing steady progression with these energies over the last 6 months where they absolutely couldn't do anything and they were in the thick of stuff. And it's made steady progression to now we're like at the very tail end of stuff. And so I would guess you will likely see some movement if we continue on with the progression and you are someone who is available for a relationship or whatever. Probably sometime this year, probably, unless the energy shifts again, because I mean, I definitely will say something. But can we get a potential timeline here? Again, please take the timelines with a grain of salt. There's our King of Pentacles, that's just our wealthy man. But like I said, perhaps within the year, because the King of Pentacles is Yang energy and he's holding one pentacle. So possibly within the year 2024. There's action going on here. I'm still saying this is within the year 2024. Or whatever year in which you are seeing this and it is resonating. Yes, there's some sort of quick action here. That could potentially be, I'm just saying with the world, sometime in 2024, this person is going to communicate with you. Potentially, because I'm looking at this 10 and this 8 of wands, 8 to 10 weeks, maybe in the second quarter, but I'm just saying, like, let's just keep it 2024. Sometime in 2024, unless, like, there's our King of Cups, right? Temperance is also kind of a slow-moving energy. Like I would say, though, I would feel positively about it, and especially with this sort of person, King of Pentacles, wealthy man, this person seems very like, I want to have everything in order before I come in. They've done all of their work and things like that. That, to me, is a relationship option that it is most definitely worth being patient for. So let's go ahead and get some Jesus on it, and then of course we will close with the highest authority. And we've had a nice little positive reading to close out the first phase of this channel. All right, Jesus says you can pray for anything, and if you believe that you've received it, it will be yours. So claim the reading. And to claim a reading, I'm not saying you don't have to like it, you don't have to comment on it, nothing. We put the readings out for free because we enjoy it and because we like to do it. Okay, so I mean, if you feel good, because state of engagement, right? Activating the state of engagement, if you comment or like the video, yes, you are leaning further into the state of engagement. If you don't know what the state of engagement is, that is like beyond the law of attraction, right? I am not concerned in general with what you're attracting. What you're attracting is less relevant than what you are engaging with consistently, day to day. So, but like I said, if you feel resonant with the read, you can just claim it with your heart and soul, and that is completely satisfactory. You do not have to comment or like the video to claim a reading or claim the energy. The energy is already yours if you are resonating with it. But if you do prefer to lean further into the state of engagement, be my guest, of course. But like I said, you can pray for anything, and if you believe that you've received it, it will be yours. So if this is what you wish to receive, obviously, believe that it's already yours. You have this sort of relationship. It is incoming for you. It is imminent in your energy. And if you go and listen to other readers do love readings, look in general for the titles of the videos that tend to line up with this one, right? That's what you want to engage with when you're zhuzhing about with your own energy. Your Father already knows your needs. Like I said, you don't even have to do that. It's already yours, okay? So if you can just know it's yours without messing with anything with engagement on the channel, just take it that way. You will be blessed. This is incoming for you. My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. That, like I said, this is just, there's nothing you have to do. Just get into the receptive energy. Believe and get into the receiving, right? Because I would tell you, I'm not someone who is typically like, oh, you don't have to do anything to manifest. That's not who I am. But sometimes it is absolutely true. Sometimes all you need to do is believe, understand the energy, receive, and let it flow through. And that seems to be what Jesus is saying to us. So let us, of course, and on the highest authority, who is Bob, our Father who art in heaven, the word of Bob that is good all of the time. All right, let's see what Bob has to say to us. Oh, we got 4 Bobs today. So excited. Bob says, whatever makes you happy, you put it in your world. So in between now and then, do as much of what makes you happy as you can do, okay? Barring, like, obviously take care of your responsibilities or whatever, but do the things that make you happy with or without another person. You can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. That is like this is so resonant with Jesus, because this is like, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can tell that mountain to move and it will move. You can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. You can make changes, okay? And nothing is so permanent in reality that you cannot shift it, all right? And this is about love. With love, with God, everything is possible. All things are possible. Let's get crazy. What the heck? Take a 2-inch brush. This is your bravery test. Like, you know what that means? Yes, do things that make you happy, but maybe in between now and then, do something that you normally wouldn't do. This is your bravery test. Like, that's also a good way to shake up the energy and enliven it a little bit. And it doesn't have to be anything too wild. If you've never ever done a 5K before, do that. If you've never taken one of those like painting and wine classes and you always wanted to, do that. Get on Facebook. There are all kinds of like groups and meetups that everybody just gets together. They don't know each other and they just go. Go to that writers group. Go to that walking club. Go to the book lecture. Go to the sporting event, okay? Do something that you haven't done before. Shake up the energy. Painting will bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. Get into your creative mode as well. If you haven't ever, some people think that they need to be writing a certain way, creating a certain thing, like drawing a certain thing in order to be creating effectively. The act of creation is the fulfillment act within itself. It doesn't ever matter if you're going to sell anything. It doesn't ever matter if you get any better. Don't even think about that. What this is saying is go ahead and if you just have some scrap paper and a pencil, go ahead and draw something. Go ahead and write something. Don't give a fuck about what it looks like. Don't give a fuck about if it's good poetry or whatever. Just do it. Just do it! Just do it, because these things that Bob is suggesting that you do is going to make the energy alive around you. And when you have that alive, playful energy around you, manifestation becomes effortless, along with the getting in touch with your authenticity and all that stuff. But that playful energy is super conducive to love, friendship, and just having a good time in general. So, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am your GM, your game master for this, the game of life. I am also, of course, the greatest magician of the age and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once. Fly this boat to the moon somehow. Shift our world onto the mega happy timeline, perhaps leaving it a much better place than it ever has been before, because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face. Some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space. End meaning.